Hello everybody, my name is Lincoln. But today I'm going to learn about this book called 4,000 Vocabularies and Structures. Well, let's get started with the book. And the first topic. Well, our first topic here is going to be body. We're going to be learning about words and structures about our bodies. Well, let's get started. Let's come to the first word. We're going to be learning from the top to the bottom, from the front to the back. Well, start with our head first. We have is our forehead. Forehead is this part here. You know, some people would have sometimes real big forehead, but forehead is the part that is between your eyebrow and your hairline here. Yes, what is forehead? Can you tell me where your forehead is? Right there. Okay, coming to our next one is eyebrow. There you go, we have these are two eyebrows. These are eyebrows. Everybody's have eyebrows, I bet. I don't think that anybody wouldn't have eyebrows. Some eyebrows naturally will look pretty beautiful with blacks, brown colors that are really naturally and really beautiful. But some people, they will need to do some makeups on their eyebrows or maybe doing some, some fixings with their eyebrows to have a real beautiful eyebrows. But you know what? Many people tell my eyebrows is just a masterpiece. I don't know why do people call it like that. But let's just come to the next one. Eyelash. Eyelash. Here we go. Look on your eyes. Now, just close one eye so that you can still see. Close one eye. Now, touch just a little bit clearly to your eyes. Can you feel something? Feel like a soft, small hair, right? That is the eyelash. It's the part of hairs here on your eyes. It's eyelash. Eyelash here. Well, when you are closing and opening your eyes, you will see that your eyelash is moving up and down too. Next is eye. Eye is the part of just kind of like a sense that helps us to activate the sense see. Yes, right. While eyes are usually what's a really important part in your bodies. If you don't have eyes, you can't see what's happening around you. You can't know nearly everything. Yes, your eyes is a really important part and also a really difficult part to understand. But just naturally knows that your eyes is a really important part that helps you to see, to look around, knows what's happening around you. Next is nose. I bet all of you have known this before. Your nose is used for smelling, of course, right? Well, your nose is also a part of an important thing in your five senses. Yes, it next active the sense smell. Your nose are used for smelling, things like that. Next is ears. Ears are used for hearings. You can hear sounds, people clapping, or maybe some people playing instruments, or maybe just hearing me talking right now. You're just still using your ears. Your ears have vibrators inside of your ears to help the sound wave move through your ears, move through that. When it is vibrating, the brains will know that it was make it It makes just kind of like a non-fiction that, okay, there was a sound. What's that kind of sound? What does it sound like to you? Yeah, it takes a really long and difficult times for a sound to travel through our ears. Next is coming inside our mouth. We'll have mouth here. And we would have tooth inside of our mouth. Now smile up like me. Now you see, you're just smiling like this, but see inside, you can see that there's your teeth. There you go. You would have two parts of teeth here, up and down. Yes. Well, tooth and teeth. Tooth is singular, but the plural of tooth is teeth. Don't use tooths. No, because this word is an irregular word. It needs to be changed when talking about plurals. Next one is tongue. It used to taste things. Our tongue have thousands of cells that can help us to taste and to know what is the flavor of this thing. Yes, there are thousands of flavors that your tongues can taste out just by those cells. Each cell stands for one flavor. Yeah, and our last part in the head here is chin. Chin. You see? Now look at your mouth. Now look under it. Here you go. Here is the chin. Okay, well let's come to our next part. Here we have is arms. Tell me, do you know where is your arm? Which part of your body is arm? This one. It includes this whole long part, whole big part. This whole big part includes everything. It's your arms. Your arms includes many other body parts. You know, let's count and see. First, we'll have is your waist. No, sorry, that's not a part of your arm. Fingernail. Well now, look up. Here we have. Now look clear in this part. Here we have this finger. I'm just introducing you this part. Here is a finger. We have 5 fingers in just one hand. And 2 arms would have totally the numbers of 10 fingers. Well now, look clearly on. You'll see that there's a part of nails here. This is the fingernails. Fingernails. Okay, that's it. Well, let's look at one more part. Now, show me your hand. Like this. Okay? Now, look at this part here. Do you know what's this part called? Now, clearly it's this part. Without the fingers here? No, without it. But this small part here. What do we call that? Palm. Palm. Palm is the part that helps to connect the fingers to our arms here. Okay, well that's palm. Let's come to our next part. We would have is chest. Chest. Look at this whole big part here. This whole big part. This is your chest. Can you show me your chest? But remember, this was not chest. It's chest with an T, not just with S. Yes, that's right. Next, we will have is stomach. Stomach. This is the part of the stomach. It's just right under the chest. Okay, so somebody's told them belly. Yes, Belly is another word of stomach. Well, coming to the next one is waist. Well, you know, in the middle of your stomach, or I would call it belly, in the middle of your belly, you'll see in the middle of it is your waist. Okay? Is it okay? Coming to the next part is navel. 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 That's not really nice to tell you, but now look at this part here. Right in this part, right in your breast, there's gonna be your navel. Your navels usually would just have like a small holes in your body. So I don't know how to tell you that, but that's navel. Navel, okay? Next, we'll have coming to the part of your legs here. What we have first is knee. Now, knee is the part of your body that's just kind of like a really strong muscles. These muscles on your knees here are really important. Well, the knee is the part that connects from your whole legs. It's in the middle of your legs, okay? Well, next is shin. Now look, under your knee is your shin. Yes, this whole big part is your shin. Now look from your shin to your feet. Okay? There what appears an ankle. Ankle. It connects from your shin to your heel. Heel, okay? And the last part in this is toe. Toe. Toes is a part that's just is a little bit similar to fingers. Yes, it's a part here that helps us to stand. We don't have toes, so we can't stand up. Really? Yes, that's the fact. That's the true fact that you should accept, or everything will be wrong. Well, let's come to our second part in the back. Okay? Well, first we have is hair. If you're a girl, you absolutely would have pretty long hair. Yeah, your hair will pretty long like this. Usually you wouldn't cut hairs like boys. Boys usually wouldn't have long hair like us, like this, but they would have short hairs. Look at your father, or maybe if you have a brother, you would know what their hairs look like. Next, head. The head is the part that controls everything, like the hairs, the face, the mouth, and all those parts as the eyebrows, the eyes, the ears, the chins, eyelash, nose, tooth, tongue. Yeah, all of them. The head is a pretty big part and also a pretty important part of your head. Next is face. Face is right in front of you. You see, when I'm recording this, I'm putting my face right in front of you. What if I turn like this? Is this still my face? No. No, if I turn like this is absolutely my face. If you can see eyes, nose, mouth, there's eyebrows, then it's absolutely the part of the face. Yeah, no asking, you can still know. Well, now I want to ask you, this whole big part here. Yes, that's right, this part. What is this called? Yes, that's right. Or if you haven't get it, then I'll tell you. It's cheeks. Cheeks. Okay? Now coming to the part that includes your teeth and your tongue here is the mouth. Mouth. Remember, at the ending there's a word, a sound. Okay? Well, remember to spell that. It'd be really wrong if you don't spell it correctly. Next, neck. This is a part that connects your head to your body under here. Okay? Next, shoulders. See this part? This is the part that connects from your bodies to your arms. Yes, these are pretty important parts because if your body hasn't been connected, I don't know how can it works like. Maybe are there strength persons? But shoulder was a pretty important part. It has a lot of muscles inside it. Next, back. Now, this is front of you. Now, this way here is back. Well, back is right at the back of you. Yes, that's right. That's back. Okay? Back. Next is wrist. This is the wrist. You see this part? This is wrist. It connects from your whole arms here to your palms and your fingers or your hand. Okay? Next is elbow. Now see here, from this part of your arms to this part of your arms, we connect by a special part. It's elbow. This is an elbow. Yes, that's right. It's elbows. Coming to the next part is fingers. Here we go. Now, look at this. Is this a finger? Of course it is. And this is your index finger. Okay? This is your index. This is your middle. Yes, I just remembered some of those. But coming to the next one is hook. Hook is the part that's right here. That's right under your waist. Yes, it's right under your waist. Next is legs. The legs is the whole long part that helps you to walk, to run, maybe to swim to jump, to do a lot of other actions. Yes, well, legs is the part that includes the foot, the knee, the shin, ankle, toe, heel. Okay? Well, I have told you this word. It's foot. But remember, foot is just a single word. Well, if we want it to be plural, does it's foot? No, we don't say it foot with an S. We'll say it feet without any S's or anything. Feet. Feet, okay? If we have two foot, tell them feet. Feet, okay? Well, this is another irregular word here. Now, let's come to our structures with all of these words. But before, let's review one more time, okay? Forehead, eyebrow, eyelash, eyes, nose, ears, tooth, tongue, chin. Now, come to the next one. Okay? Arms, stomach, waist, chest, palm, fingernails, nails, heels, knee, shin, ankle, toes. Now coming to the next part here. Hair, head, face, mouth, cheeks, neck, shoulders, back, wrist, fingers, elbow, hook, legs, buttock, and foot. Now let's go and look at the structures. Okay? Some words that I would mention use are the words that we can change. And the words that I just in a normal way is the sentence. Okay? The boy sits on my back. Well, the sentence here. The boy sits on my back. Well, the main sense here is something or an subject plus an actions plus on my and then your bodies, such as my cat lays on my my cat lays on my feet. Yes, that's right. But that's it. The boy here is the subjects. You can change the subjects, like a person's, maybe a name of persons, or maybe just a thing or an objects, an animals. Then we have the word sit. It's an actions. You can change actions. It's just lay, stands, crawls. Yeah, on mine. And then telling that body parts. Okay? Well, our next structures here. She has blue eyes. Well, this is really easy, and we need to change other words here to make another sense. She has blue eyes is a sense that helps us to describe a person's body's part. Such as if I look at my friend. Just an imagination, my friend's called Sarah, and now I want to describe her hair. Her hair is really long. Well, I say, Sarah has long hair. Can I do it? Yes. All the things we have to change is the subjects. We can change it into words or being subjects. A noun, yes. Has. No, we just use this in different times. If we're using he, she, and they. No, she and he, and it. We would change it into the word has. But we're using I, we, they, and we would use have. If we're talking about a person's words, just one person and their names, we'll say has. But if we're talking about a group of persons, say have. Okay? That's a lot. She has blue eyes. One more thing. Let me think. Okay, I have this. My best friend. Can I put in my best friend? Yeah, it doesn't need to be a real name. I'm just going to tell you my best friend. Well, my best friends have red lovely cheeks. Yeah, that is also nice examples of this sentence structures. Now let's come to our next structures. He looks at my face. Well, he looks at my face. Maybe you have as a boy here, the boy's looking straight at your face. Yeah, then he looks at my face. Okay? Well, this then can be changed, like a subjects and actions at my and then a body parts. Like if I have, maybe yesterday I have a haircut. My friends are really amazing about my haircut. I say, my friends looks at my hair. I can also change the actions words as any ours actions, but remember to change the words correctly. Okay? before changing on ours part. Remember, when we're using he, she's, it, or ours words, nouns, use looks or actions plus s or es. But if we have the word I, we, they, or me talking group of ourselves or a group of many ours people, use look or any ours action verbs without any ours things. Okay? Remember that. Next structures. Bob has black hair. Now we can change here. First is the subjects, then the body parts. Well, maybe you said top here. And remember, has to be changed when the subjects change, okay? I'm going to say, my mother has an oval face. My mother has an oval face. What if I say, my dad have an oval face? That's not something that's pretty true. Say maybe have a round face. You won't use oval face for men. That would be a little bit unpolite and untrue. Yeah, but you can use any words as you think that it was true and correct to describe a person's. Okay, our next one. There was a pretty long structures. The doctor is looking at my tongue. The doctor is looking at my tongue. Well, the doctor is a word that we can change. It's the subjects. Actions as looking can be changed. My tongue can be changed too. Where I say, okay, sorry. What if I say it like this? Let me think. My classmate is looking at my clothes. Can I? Yes. Thus, the noun here can be changed as anything. The doctor is looking at my tongue. Or we can have examples as if my classmate is looking at my eyes, maybe? Oh no. But you can change for the words that best fits for the situations. Now the last structures. I know that was really long. The horse have 4 legs. Yes, usually animals will have 4 legs. But what if I said the dogs have 2 legs? Yes. Well, first we can change the subjects into a noun. Animals or nouns. Persons have or has to be with the subjects. Okay, remember? 4 legs. Not all mammals have 4 legs. So you would need to change. What if I say the aliens have 6 arms? Can I? I can, of course. Well, today we have learned about the subjects' bodies and lots of words and structures. Well, let's look at them one more time until we say goodbye. Forehead. Now, while I'm standing here, point to the part I'm looking, like this. Forehead, eyebrows, eyes, eyelash, ear, chin, nose, tooth, tongue. Okay? Can you do that? Okay? Now let's get started. Arms, chest, stomach, waist, palm, fingernails, knees, heel, shin, ankle, toe, hair, head, face, mouth, neck, cheeks, shoulders, back, elbow, wrist, fingers, hip, buttock, foot, and legs. Let's look at the structures. The boy sits on my back. She has blue eyes. He looks at my face. Bob has black hair. The doctor is looking at my tongue. The horses have 4 legs. Well, that's all for today. See you next time and have a nice day. Goodbye. See you one day.